starting to feel the pinch though, and I was rapping with you guys earlier this week. I think people are maybe getting tired of the war theme. I think we might pivot and call this a renaissance and give people a little hope these days, because it's going to be a wild ride, but at the end of the day, this is going to be better. And I think people need to see that.
Well,
right?
that's something I came across recently when I saw we talked last week about the Trump war on Bitcoin, right? I came across the World Economic Forum calling quantum computing an arms race specifically. And so this week, Honeywell, which is partnered with Microsoft, came out with their new quantum supercomputer at 64 bits, and I won't go into that. But their goal is to try to hack the blockchain. IBM has their own, as well as Google. They all have quantum computing, and their goal is to hack the blockchain. And I find it interesting because all three of these platforms are building stable coins for CBDCs, right? So I don't know if there's something to that, but they say that to
hack the ruble blockchain,
right? To hack it and get into Bitcoin, they need to be at 2,400 somethings or whatever, right? But
NSA has their requirements too.
Yeah, so I think something's into this. We're going to see something develop in the next 4 to 5 years with CBDCs, and they're being behind quantum computing and the money behind it with IBM and Google and Microsoft for sure.
Quantum computing is interesting. I'm not so worried. You know, hacking Bitcoin's blockchain is the same calculation as necessary as finding one atom in the entire universe. So like the quantum computing is not going to get us there, but 20 years from now, this is their goal. They do want to be able to hack, the ruble and the yuan, and like every government would like to be able to control everyone's blockchain. It's an aspiration for hegemony. I'm not sure it's appropriate, but
start relearning your history of the wampum. All right, do you remember the wampum
shells?
It was shells that Native Americans in New England and through Long Island Sound used, and they were only available. They were in this particular beach in like Long Island Sound where the Iroquois got them. And they would use them also not only as currency, but as a smart contract. They would use to bind agreements. And it was held on a rope. It worked until the colonials came, found an easier way to reproduce it, and just mass produced it and inflated it to death.
I love
right?
that.
So we've been here before in a few different ways is what I'm saying. I'll leave it with that.